Boxing King Media, powered by the ZIYAD season. Paul Smith. Paul, we was talking about this fight yesterday. We were saying this ain't an easy fight. This kid's getting matched hard. He's not getting it easy.
No, he's not, and that's the criteria, and that's how it has to be for him. And he's got to learn on the job. That's how it is. But I feel for him tonight. I felt he just done enough. I thought he boxed well in moments, and a couple of moments he let it go and he let it slip a little bit. He wasn't listening to Buddy in the corner, but sometimes, most of the time in the fight, it was a big improvement on last time. And I feel for him, it's a lot of pressure on the kid, a lot of pressure. He's the face of Saudi boxing, and it's a lot of pressure.
How did you evaluate his performance? Because he started off well and then he got caught a few times. Any particular issues that you saw tonight?
No, a lot of it with him is mental. You know, he's got to stay positive all the time and not let the walls close in. When a good shot lands, you're in boxing, you're going to get caught. Shots will land, it's how you deal with them, and you've got to weather the storm. And I thought he did that better tonight than he did in his previous fight. And listen, he's still learning it. As I say, you know, if you look over to the other side, you see the media around him here. There's so much media around him. And he's a six-round fighter, you know, because he's Saudi. He's got a lot of media attention on him, a lot of pressure on his shoulders, carrying the weight of the kingdom on his back. But he handles it well. He does really well. He's a lovely kid. He's such a nice lad, and you know, he's a family friend, and I think the world of him. And I'm upset for him tonight because I felt he just nicked it, did enough to get it.
It's not something you want him to prove, but he proved he can take a shot because he took some clean licks tonight.
No, he's tough. Listen, he's tough, and he proved tonight he's got heart as well. I said that to him in the ring after. He showed a lot of heart tonight, and I'm proud of you. And as I say, you know, on another night he'd have got that, and it's unfortunate that it's happened that way. But it's a close fight, good opponents, a good matchup, as you say. You know, they're the type of fights that you need at this level. You don't want easy fights all the way through. He's being matched well, but not too tough, and you know, the draw tonight is another little stumbling block, but he'll be back.
Yeah, definitely. Well, credit to ZIYAD, and hope to see him back out again and see how his journey develops. Just want to quickly get your reaction, Paul, to last night. I know you put your alarm on and you watched Mike Tyson make his comeback and take his 7th loss in his professional boxing record. What did you make of it?
I'm sorry I set the alarm, obviously, and I sort of knew all along what was going to happen, but you get that bit of hope in you because everyone loves Mike Tyson. I grew up idolising Mike Tyson. He was my hero growing up, and I'm fortunate to have met him a few times and socialised with him. You know, he'll always be not like a god, but he'll always be like an icon to me. And seeing him in that state is really disappointing and not nice to see. Being paid well, that's all you can say, but at what cost? You know what I mean? That's what it always is with these boxers and these influencers. You see it with the influencers slagging Jake Paul off. I'm not saying I wouldn't fight him myself, but a lot of people slag it off, but they'd be so quick to jump in the ring with him and do it themselves, and that's what's probably the problem at the minute. It's not real boxing, but you know, they're making money out of it. They're making an industry out of it themselves, and as I say, unfortunately, that last night was classed as professional boxing, which is disgusting in my opinion. But did I watch it? Yeah.
That's one of the big talking points, because we've got a boxing legend like Mike Tyson. He's now on in history. It's going to go down that he's got 7 losses when he should really be 6.
I seen the picture of the box today with Jake Paul, and it baffles you to the book. What can you do? It is what it is. You know what I mean? It was one of them things. As I said, I'm a hypocrite because I still set my alarm and got up and watched it this morning here in Saudi. So it's one of them things, isn't it?
Is there any things such as carrying a fighter? And in fact, do you think Jake carried him? Because that's a big debate online at the minute.
I don't know about carrying him. I don't think he's good enough to carry anyone. I just think he just didn't go for it. He was probably terrified to engage. The only chance Mike Tyson had was when he was in close and when in close quarters, maybe to try and counter Jake Paul with the way he rolls and slips under and his legs were gone. He didn't have no legs. He didn't have any movement. Mike Tyson, everything came from his legs. If he's got no legs, he's got no power, and that showed last night. And I think it could be a mixture of just not wanting to get chinned and knowing that you're up on points and you've won every round, bar probably won. It was painful to watch, but what was even worse was the fucking commentary. I've never heard commentary like it in my life. It drove me out of bed and listening to the woman off White Men Can't Jump, who's a big boxing fan. I get it, but you know, I'm a big football fan, but I couldn't commentate on a football match, and it drives me insane how sometimes the American way of doing things is you have someone who's a little bit of a know-it-all in all little sports like Stephen A. Smith or something, and they talk out their ass, and it just drives me insane. And watching a fight involving Mike Tyson, I had one commentator saying he kept biting his glove, and he always does it. And it was just, I felt like smashing the laptop up, to be honest with you. And then Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano, one of the best fights I've seen in a long time. I didn't watch that, but I've watched replays of it today. Again, another barnstorm and another cracking fight between two phenomenal athletes. Katie Taylor's unbelievable. I love her. She's brilliant for boxing. and you've got to suffer the pain and the embarrassment of having them two commentators commentating. Listen, Roy Jones knows his stuff, but it's just it's enough to make you turn it off and not want to watch it as a boxing person.
Indeed. Paul, appreciate your time, mate, and I'll catch you back in the UK.
Always good to see you. Nice one, mate. Thank you.